Welcome back, guys. Alright, we're gonna get straight into TowerNuts. And I've actually been playing off camera for a while, so you'll be able to see a couple of the big changes that have been made in the fortress. One of the things I'm really excited to show you is my, well, that's my magma-pipe, but I'll show you that in a sec. I've actually built, ta-da, an above-ground fortress. So I actually haven't set up the second lever that will be attached to this bridge. But soon. As you can see, there's some junk in here, stray donkey cartilage, blue jay, and a wild boar. We've had some traders come, but of course I've been way too busy doing other stuff. Our turkey area is crazy. There are so many little baby turkeys there, it's insane. I might even just build some doors. So I don't want those turkeys getting any ideas. Silly little turkeys. Down here we've got our lovely wood, stone, and food stockpile, as well as a gem stockpile. But I'll show you a little trick that I like to do is here I like to store my rough gems with no bins because I cannot stand getting canceled jobs because of like the jeweler is like trying to make something and then someone's like dragging a bin. It drives me crazy. And here's for rough gems, just to keep it out of the finished goods stockpile because I don't really like selling all my gems. Here I've got sort of a meat locker, I guess you could call it. And we've got my bone carver working very hard here, as well as a tanner and a butcher right beside each other. Actually, this is also my animal stockpile, so anybody can come and get some goodness. Here we've got our ore stockpile because guess what I found? Gorgeous gold. So I'm planning to use all the gold to make the tables inside the dining room, which will go right in here. Yay! And I've actually done some work here. We've started smoothing stuff out, but as you can see, what I'm really excited about is this bad girl filling up. Oh yeah! It's my magma pipe. And believe it or not, I did not lose a dwarf to digging this magma pipe, which is actually kind of a tricky thing. I literally just dug a hole in the wall of the volcano. And the only thing that will keep the forces of the volcano at bay is a locked door. I've got it currently forbidden and also not pet passable. Because if a cat goes through there, opens up that door, and I get flooded with magma, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I realize that this is kind of a risky move on my part, but you know what? Dwarf Fortress is about losing, right? And here is the level that has all the gold in it. And no, I'm not cognition. Wait, what's that word? Precognition? I actually use DF hack to dig those veins. So I'm not that good. I don't just know where the gold is. But DF hack does. So let's get this rolling. And while my dwarves are just working away and apparently sleeping in stockpiles, that's embarrassing. Ugh. I'll show you, we have 2 artifacts already. The Prim Assaults was actually made by a child, believe it or not. It's a donkey bone crossbow. It's not worth a whole bunch, but it's, of the highest quality, encircled with bands of donkey bone and donkey leather. Kind of nice, a little bit macabre. And this was just created, Walklure, the Fiery Anvil, which I love because I am just putting together my magma forge. So it's a basalt ring, and it's got bands of giant wild boar bone. Pretty awesome. They're both worth just about nothing, so, that's embarrassing. There are barely any idlers. Unfortunately, these guys are working for the weekend right now. Getting everything done. So I made, oh gosh, kittens. Oh, how many kittens is that? Ugh. Okay, this is embarrassing. Don't look at my poult list. We will be eating these poults soon. Okay, so we don't have that many kittens. I was frightened that it was something scary. I do, however, only have 60 drink. Ugh. I want some more farmers, for sure. For sure. So as soon as this magma pipe fills up to level 7 on each one of these little plops, so it's 1 right now, these smelters should work. Although, did this smelter even... Oh, no one's even a magma smelter dude. Jeez. You know what? I'll fix that off camera. But that's annoying. I need some, I guess, furnace operators. But let's build some beds. Do I have any? Yes, I do. So I haven't actually been focusing a lot on military, which is kind of a rookie move on my part. I realize that that's like famous last words of every single one of my fortresses, is that I get so excited about, oh, like industry, how exciting. And then I don't even do military. And then the goblins come and they're all laughing because it's like some stupid engravers out there trying to wrestle them. Deeply embarrassing. Deeply embarrassing. So we will get some doors down. Not that these guys don't already have so much to do. I need more migrants. I say until I get migrants, and then I feel deeply unhappy. You know what? Just for S's and G's, I'm gonna get rid of the pile right over this staircase. Because I don't like barrels right on the staircase. That just looks cheap. Cheap. Oh yeah. I could watch magma flow all day long. Look at this. Come on. Come on. This piece of milk quartz that you see right in the corner, it's been floating along since the top. It got like knocked down way up here. And it's just been sort of skimming. Oh, there it goes. This may take a season or two to really fill up. Oh, more puppies. Gotta love all those puppies. Oh, all right. So we still got a lot of cranky dwarves that are sleeping in random spots. I haven't assigned any beds, even though I've built them. If I could change any menu in the game, I would change the assignment of bedrooms menu. This drives me bonkers. I wish it would just like fast forward you to the next dwarf who doesn't even have a bed. I wish, honest to goodness, that it would. But instead I gotta scroll through the whole list. Sorry if it sounds like I'm ungrateful. I love this game. It's just this menu is just driving me crazy. So I've got a lot of masons, engravers. I guess it is kind of cool to see who's in your fortress. I once dabbled with the idea of doing a fortress that actually kept families together. So like as they came, like I looked at each one of their like relationships, and it seemed like a lot of work. Honestly, it seemed like a lot of work. But what I might do in the future is create a daycare. So all the children will only hang out with each other. They'll have their own dining room. They'll have their own... Oh, I'm done. Ha! Hurrah! But yeah, having the children all in one designated area. I think that might be interesting. But while I'm here, I'm going to actually set up a couple different work profiles. So if you haven't seen this done before, it's a plugin with DF Hack. It's called Workflow, I believe. So what you do is you add something that you would like the dwarves to continue to focus on. You make it a repeated job. And then I'm going to press Alt-W, and it says Workflow Constraints. So I'm going to add a limit. I'm going to ask barrels to be made of wood. I'm going to want 5 to 10. So if it goes under 5, they start making more barrels. And once they hit 10, they'll stop making barrels. The other thing that I feel like I could really use, I wouldn't mind actually beds to be made 5 to 10, just so I always have some kind of popping up. And I imagine it's already kind of close. Yeah, okay, that's good. As well, I want barrels. These are the sort of things, I mean bins, that's what I'm looking for. These are the sort of things that you're really just programming the AI. I feel like it's not quite cheating. It's just you're asking the dwarves to be like, hey, like, I just noticed like there's no more buckets left. Like, should I make some more of those? Yes, you should. And it'll spread it onto both of these carpenter workshops, even though I haven't actually designated the second one. The second one that I'm going to do, just so I don't have to keep peeking back at it, is drinks. So I'm going to say way more than that. Way more. Say like 100. Because if I run out of that, that's that's the end of the game. So I might cancel easy meal. Oh, and of course, workflow protects repeat jobs. So I'm going to say lavish meals. I want a roast of any material, and I'm going to want, let's say 100. Let's see how that goes. That one might be tricky, because of course roasts are generally made of like 4 or 5 ingredients. Oh, and I just realized we've run out of time, so I will be back in a few moments. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you're having a fabulous day.